What's going on, my friends? We are entering our normal starting point for the Friars Challenge as we throw 6.9.2.4 at the Gauntlet. So we're going to go ahead and set our destination here. Let these pedestrians cross. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have 2.4, so it'll be kind of cool that my channel will probably have the most 2.4 content out of anybody else since they already got 6.9.3. Not that that's really that amazing or anything. Well, let's go ahead and activate it here and see what happens. We need to go around this car that's waiting for this other car, and man, it is getting it. Heck yeah. Immediately gets back over. And then we got this guy poking out. Felt a slight deceleration, then kept on pushing. That was really good. Now, the last time we tried to do this was with the reference drive video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It was it was pretty bad. So we'll see. It's midday on Sunday, and quite a bit of traffic when I was making my way over to the starting point. Some weird little fluctuations here. You know, it's trying to figure out what this guy's doing. I see the path planning's all over the place. There we go. It's kind of stopping. We need to push on. There we are. Make sure you stay on your side. So we're going to keep track of disengagements, interventions, and then human error for fun. And hopefully we'll get through this right and then left turn up here. We need to go. We're lingering too much. There we are. Painful. So we're going to attempt 3 laps as kind of the means of really knowing how well the system performs consistently versus the chance that it might do everything right one time and is not liking this right turn. Haven't had this kind of feeling here since 10.12. Typically it's pretty good about getting around these parked cars. So we've got traffic moving in through here. This is always kind of a strange complication. All right, we got a chance after this Honda. We need to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So bad. All right, and then we're gonna kind of come to the right a little bit, which might confuse humans behind us. Now, will we get this left turn? Oh, we're coming in a little sharp. Ooh, okay. Wow. All right. Haven't had a left turn that smooth in quite a while. That was really good. Let's see if we can keep it going. We're going to have a window here to get on the 163. This was the once impossible merge. And of course, this Subaru is really coming up on me. Oh, now you're going to hit your brakes. Good job, bud. Are you going to get over? We got plenty of space, like 10 car lengths behind us. Now we're accelerating. So that was fantastic. That person, not so much. I won't say what I'm really thinking, but yeah, humans. I'm not gonna count that as a human error per se. That was another case of human confusion where they just wanted to slow down to let us over, but they were already coming up on us so fast. If you're already doing that, just go, just get past so that the person trying to get on the highway can do their thing. Better yet, little PSA for everybody. Don't sit in a lane that has an oncoming exit, entrance or exit. It's similar logic as being in the passing lane. If you know people need to get over, either be prepared to give space or get out of that lane. Don't sit there. Anyway, coming up to the Friars Road exits, this is where we kind of have a 50-50 ordeal. It's Acura. It's your fault, dude. You chose to get behind me. Can't get mad now. So hopefully we stay in the proper lane. We need to go straight, not to the right. Not to the right. It might have corrected itself, but it was already lurching over, so I took over there. I don't know. We'll see. You know, this is also why we do 3 laps, because it felt like it was getting over in turn signal, and then last second kind of felt like it was correcting itself, but at that point I had already hit the brake. We need to slow down quite a bit more. You're not doing this. Yeah, I know. Slow down. Jeez. All right. Now, technically here, I found out that since we're merging over to the left, the car should turn on its left turn signal right here. But it's a very short thing, so it's not really worth, you know, criticizing too much for. I was more so criticized doing that myself versus the vehicle doing that. All right, at least we don't have a bad map layout here, so looking for a nice clean pass-through on this hairpin. Plenty of traffic ahead of us as well. Again, like I've said in pretty much every other Friars video, this is a point where we shouldn't stop. We should flow through. Everybody should just kind of flow through. You know, pausing for a moment to make sure it's clear. By a moment, I mean really a second is okay. But see, we're stopping back here, which is not right. And now we're hitting the brakes again, which is also not right. And again. Jeez. I didn't have to give it any throttle because we didn't have anyone behind us, but that was sloppy. Sloppy, but not necessarily bad. Now remember, I'm criticizing the hell out of the system because I am treating it like I'm its coach. Report that as well because we had an incorrect speed detection there. Again, all I did was tap the speed limit and it reset my max speed from 115 to 71 kilometers an hour, just in case anybody misses that. Okay, now stay in this proper lane. Good job. Now, a couple of times recently, it's made the very human mistake of changing lanes mid-turn. These are two separate lanes, outlined obviously by this dirty white line here. I see humans all the time from my lane cut into that first lane, but it's not right, period. So let's see how we do. Very good, staying wide. Coming in. Good job. Alright, this is effectively... Why are we slowing down? Come on. Okay. There we go. And we're pretty much at the end of the Friars Challenge. The only thing left is to get stuck in the mall parking lot on a Sunday, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and zip over to lap 2. I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go. Lap 2. And why are we swerving to the right? That was really dumb and unnecessary. Report. Anyways, so lap 1 wasn't too bad. Hoping to see some repeatability on why are you doing that? Look at this. Come on. Silly little things that it hadn't done before. This is new with 2.4 as compared to the rest of 10.69. Anyway, so lap 2, we're hoping for repeatability on the 163 encounter, which now includes, because of previous struggle, the left turn down into the on-ramp, and then the actual merge onto the 163. It successfully did it in a way that was really impressive with navigating around a human that didn't really know what they were doing when we were getting on the 163, and it did really well. It executed well, got up to speed. This is kind of the hardest scenario on the City Streets beta side as of getting 10.69, maybe even 10.12. So this blind left where traffic just kind of keeps on coming and then stops here. It's a mess figuring out the right time to execute and get in there. I mean, this little Honda Odyssey just about Toyota 2 rear-ending each other. All right, so we're choosing to come forward here now. The beta's deciding to assert itself, which I like, as long as it commits. All right, come on, I'm giving it throttle now because it's just confusing this Toyota behind us who's now getting up on our bumper because humans are such a high bar for driving. Anyway. So a minor throttle intervention just to get us into this sea of humans. And then here comes our left. Wow, fantastic! Oh man, that just completely takes away all my aggravation from that last right turn with traffic. That 2 for 2, we'll see, we'll do a third, is a marked improvement. Okay, the one behind us is getting over, so we need to see that and execute this lane change. Good. All right, we did it. Awesome. It was interesting. It was reading the speed of the car that was getting behind us to get off the highway as we were getting on. So that was a tricky scenario, and it did well. But not to take away from 2 now really smooth left turns down that pass to get on the 163. A lot of you have seen my Friars videos on 10.69 and how horrible that left turn has been. So very happy to see that. We'll see if we get 3 for 3 success on that left turn. 2 for 2 on the 163 merge. I mean, kind of important to take a note that even though there are a lot of annoyances with this build, it handling those scenarios right there so well and consistently is still so much better than anything before 10.11. I mean, it was all effectively impossible back then, and now certain parts are becoming routine and other parts seem to be gaining their finesse back. Alright, and as we're coming through here, we're slowing down too much. We're not going to get below 70k here, so I'm giving a little throttle. That was far too little decel. Alright, and we need to stay in this lane here in the middle. Okay, see, so, alright, it did the same thing, but this time I let it correct itself. Dang it. All right, I bet the first time it would have corrected itself. Of course, we don't know. So, guys, after lap 3, I'm probably going to do a bonus section. Okay, you need to really slow down. You're coming in hot like Ricky Bobby. We're on the yellow line, but I didn't have to take over. Okay, I'm going to report that back still. I'm letting it do that because I'm almost wondering if maybe there was some work done to the highway code. You know, Elon did say that they are almost there to version 11, basically. So, yeah, I'm curious if they're giving attention to the highway code as they prepare to merge the software under one single stack. I don't know. I mean, that's out of my depth. But we'll see. We'll see. If it does the same thing on the next lap, I might have to do an additional lap. Just for science, for confirmation, for repeatability. Because I probably didn't have to take over that first time. Wow, look at the traffic, guys. Look at how far this is backed up. Of course, we don't need to get stuck in that. Our lane that flows through gets around that. Unless humans choke it up trying to get over to the left too soon. Which they do a lot. So we'll see. I may seem to be a bit harsh on humans. Yeah, and that's very intentional. It's very intentional. Humans are horrible at driving vehicles and coexisting on the road as we are. We're just used to the horrible. But it's good to realize how horrible we are so we can appreciate what these systems can do. I'm giving it throttle because we're just lingering too long, like we're waiting at a stop sign. We'll report that back. It's also why I hold the beta up to such a high standard. See, like this is the case right here. This Toyota is choking people up now because they decided they were just going to force their way in. So let's see how we do this. Woo! Yeah, that was a pinch, but good. We had about 3 to 4 inches of clearance on each side. All right. I still would like to see the beta stage this left turn better because we still wait until we're pretty much at the end of this road here. Oh, and there's the speed limit issue again, so I'm going to hit that. I mean, we didn't speed. We pretty much stayed at the speed limit, but if the road went on forever, it would get up to highway speeds. So we need to see that fixed. All right. Got a little shaky there, but it stayed well. Look at all these cars. This is crazy. All right, let them in, let them in. There you go. Woo, man. Friars Challenge on a Sunday is something fierce. All right, I mean, that was pretty good. You know, that was actually pretty good as far as a single lap goes. I'm starting to realize that more of my complaints are centered around it could do it better versus not being able to do it at all. So that's a pretty cool distinction. I might have to do some reference drives putting different versions of the beta up against each other just to showcase progress in the Friars Challenge. But let's go ahead and zip on to lap 3. Okay, we are 3 for 3 on correct mapping, which is also a nice success of its own. Now let's see if lap 3 can do any justice to laps 1 and 2 for the 163 encounter, which now includes both the left and the actual merge, as well as the rest of it, you know, trying to get on their proper lane for the Friars exit, not going to hotel circles fast enough that it's a danger. See, these little weird ticks it has to turn toward the right. It's funny. So we've gained an incredible executionary finesse through that left to get onto the 163. But we've also gained this weird little, like, hug left twitchiness. Another example of an improvement, and in my opinion, a rather massive improvement in one area, but maybe some drawback in another. This, however, this is a trade-off that I will take hands down. This is going in the record so far as one of the best Gauntlet days I've had. And it's not on 6.9.3 yet, which gets me very excited to see how that'll perform, because 2.4, though it didn't show a whole lot of change to the testers who got to use it, for us here today on the Friars Gauntlet, massive change. Like, truly. So, we'll see. We're totally clear left for a good minute here. This is kind of a painful spot. But, you know, that was good. It didn't have a whole lot of confusion there. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys. Come on. Left turn. Solid path planning. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. What? Not only was that smooth with minimal shimmy, but it accelerated in with confidence. Oh, my gosh. All right, we need to get up to speed and get over. We got a big truck behind us. 3 for 3 on the left, 3 for 3 on the 163 merge, which has basically become routine at this point. My last big note, honestly, for today is going to be the Friars exchange between staying on the proper exit and Hotel Circle not too fast. Or, sorry, not going too fast through Hotel Circle. Wow! I will be the first to say on a repeatable, examining type of factor, you know, a science-based approach, that 2.4 has marked improvements over 2.3. Hands down, no doubt. Tell the world. Oh my gosh. Like, this is not an easy course, and it handled those two spots so well. Okay, sorry. I gotta chill out a little bit here and see how we handle this. I'm definitely doing a bonus lap. I gotta do an extra lap for just that much confirmation, that much more data. Here's another trade-off. I don't really like that we're slowing down even more here, but that might be further indication that there's improvement to the highway code. Okay, will it correct itself? Come on, Mew. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa, nope. We just totally went off course. Oh, darn it. Oh. Okay, I mean, well, highway, I'm gonna hit the button anyway. Oh, man. All right, let's get to the bonus lap. All right, here we go. Bonus lap time. After that rather hilarious issue. It's going the wrong way. Now you guys see how quickly I have to react to take over and prevent that from happening. Because now you've actually seen it happen. And in one tiny area where I could say that there seems to be, at least in that one instance, improvement, is that rather than immediately trying to correct itself and jump the median back in the other lane, it just stayed on the 8 east exit, which is a safer choice, honestly. It's better than trying to correct and jump back over, which it's done in the past. All right. Let's see. 4 for 4 on the 163 encounter as a whole. Let's see if we're going to actually be totally clear here. This is great. We have no vehicles. So, Mew, if you can execute right now, we're going to be totally clean and clear and go, please. There it is. Oh, no. LV! LV! Large vehicle! Abort! Let's see how it handles this. We're now stuck in the awkward situation with several cars coming. All right, come on, come on, come on. What? Yes! Ah! Oh my gosh! Do I really need to say anything? Oh my. .69.2.4 just showed over 4 attempts with 100% success with incredible finesse that it has corrected the 163 encounter. Wow! Now keep in mind, our fluke in the last lap, that issue, that's on NOA or highway code, separate from City Streets Beta or Full Self-Driving Beta as you typically understand it. So, looking solely at City Streets Beta improvements, I am gobsmacked. Like, I did not expect this at all. I expected kind of more of the same, get a little testing in before 6.9.3 came out. I am so glad that I got to experience 6.9.2.4 because I can actually apply some meaningful difference between 2.3, 2.4, and .3. Amazing. All right, if it messes up this time, I'm gonna take over so we can get our final bit of the Friars Challenge done. And yeah, I'm gonna grab it. It still seems to be a 50-50 scenario on the highway code. So as expected, kind of take back what I said about them possibly adjusting this code. I guess if you think about it, it wouldn't really make much sense to do that anyway, because if they're gonna just override everything on the same stack in the future with City Streets Beta, then why give a whole lot of focus to NOA code as it currently is? So yeah, disregard my previous praise, sorry, of the highway code. But man, can we get a round of applause for City Streets Beta? Oh my gosh. It's effectively done everything that it's been required to do today with an exquisite level of success. You know, we had our little shimmying and funkiness down the staging area before the 163 encounter, and we still have our issue with not going through as smoothly as one would like through the hairpin and such. But these are all minor things in comparison to the improvement that we just witnessed with that 163 encounter. If you're new to the channel and you have no idea why I'm flipping out, then go into the Friars playlist. It'll be linked in the description, the Friars Challenge playlist, and look at 69 trying to go through this challenge on the previous builds, on .2, on 2.3, and, or sorry, 2.2 and 2.3. Sorry, there's so many freaking patch numbers now. It's getting out of hand. But we're riding out this 10.69 train as long as Elon wants to keep the joke running. Because effectively 10.69.3 is pretty much 10.7. But yeah. So I'm giving it throttle to push us through because we have just got a massive amount of traffic behind us, and yeah. Well, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and give my closing thoughts because that was overall really incredible. Truly incredible. Like, if anybody has any reason to be excited about where self-driving is going, seeing an improvement like this in that particular use case is a really monumental step forward. And I just hope, and I'm saying it now, that when we get 10.69.3, likely this next week while I'm out of town, I really hope that it maintains that finesse and control through that entire encounter, and not going for the empty lane here, showing a better lane priority selection, and overall just being more consistent. I hope I get more time on 2.4 actually. I want .3 because it looks great. Hey, that human did the error. Oh, and so did this one. They both did it. Oh, and then Mew does it. Wow. Lead by example, buddy. Well, it wouldn't be an adventure with Mew without some weird stuff like that. So that's still kind of funny. Let me know what you guys think it was. Maybe the lead car. You know, he followed their example and made the same mistake they did. Anyway, I hope I get more time on this. I'm actually going to go hit the Downtown Shuffle and the La Jolla Scramble today, so you can expect those videos out Wednesday and Friday while I'm out of town. And I will likely have the new update by the time that I get back from Nevada. I'm also planning while I'm in Nevada to do something cool, to have some comparative footage for you guys regarding their... Well, I'm just going to cliffhang it there. I won't even tell you. But there will be some stuff, hopefully, coming out of my trip to Nevada. I'm not taking my car. I'm going for work, so I'll be in my service van and such. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Look forward to the next two challenge videos on 2.4 coming out later this week. And please give all of the feedback, suggestions, comments, observations. Like and share it. Spread it around. The channel continues to grow. I'm really excited. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.